Motherhood is a consistent journey you will never graduate from the first day of conception till forever. Now, in this video, I want to talk about 15 things you should know before you become a mother. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. If it's your first time here, this is Motherhood Journey with Abiola. If you like this video and you want more content like this, ranging from pregnancy to postpartum lifestyle and motherhood in general, drop a comment on this video and ensure you subscribe to this channel. Let's build a team of mothers and even fathers that make a difference. Your life will never remain the same the moment you start procreating. So that you will not have too many surprises along the way, it's important to know what you are getting yourself into. This is not to scare you, but it's just a way of preparing your mind for the journey that lies ahead. Firstly, motherhood is a full-time job. The moment you have your baby, your time will be controlled by your little one. Because babies love a lot of attention and care. And they don't know whether they are choking into your timing, your activities, and so many other things, especially in the newborn phase. Also, the moment you give birth to your baby, you would have something called lochia. Now, this is a bleeding that follows childbirth. For some people, it can last for up to 6 weeks. For some people, it's just 2 weeks. Remember, our bodies are different. Additionally, there is something called the 4th trimester. A lot of people are aware of 3 trimesters in pregnancy, which is the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd trimester. But immediately you give birth to your child, you will enter into another trimester called the 4th trimester. Now, as a pregnant woman, especially when you started showing, a lot of people will give you grace just because you are pregnant. Even you will give yourself grace. But the moment you give birth to your child, most people will focus on your baby and they forget to ask about how you are doing. Now, this 4th trimester is the 12 weeks following the birth of your child. It is a very crucial moment of your life because you will be dealing with a lot of things. If you had your baby through cesarean section or natural birth, you will have to deal with healing from your C-section scar or perineal tear if you had one with a natural birth. And also, you have a baby to cater for, and your baby will most likely not sleep all through the night because a newborn phase is a phase whereby babies mix up days and nights. They don't have the understanding of what days and nights is, and it can be really tiring as a mother breastfeeding, healing from birth experience, and so many other things. So in the 4th trimester, you need to relax your mind. You need to talk to your partner about how you are feeling exactly. And there's something called postpartum baby blues. Now, this is a time whereby you'll be filled with range of emotions. You can even find yourself crying over something that you will consider not worth it. I remember when I was in my 4th trimester, and along the line, I just noticed that I started feeling so emotional. Any small thing, if I'm not lactating well, my baby is not breastfeeding well, I would see myself crying. On a normal day, I'm a seemingly tough person on the inside. But I will find myself crying and I will be like, wait, what's going on with me? Why am I crying? So you'll be filled with range of emotions that you need to put under control or even speak to your healthcare provider and your loved ones. Additionally, you have to know that everything is a phase. The good time, the bad time, it's all a phase. There'll be a time where your baby will not be sleeping all through the night and you have to deal with it. And also there will be a time whereby your baby is sleeping well, you are enjoying your body. Once you have the understanding that everything is a phase, you would learn to give yourself enough grace. Furthermore, you will make mistakes. Now, it's very easy to say, when I become a mother, I will not do this, I will not do that, or get judgmental when you see mothers before you become one. It's very easy to have principles. Now, I'm not saying having principle is a bad one. It's very good to be principled. It's good to know how you want to parent your child. But then, when you eventually become a mother, you will make mistakes along the way. Even the things you think you already learned about, you read books on it, you watch videos on it, but then in practical, you will still find yourself making mistakes. The next thing you need to know about is postpartum weight loss. Now, this postpartum weight loss journey is a seemingly difficult one. I remembered when I gave birth to my child. Now, a little background story. Before getting pregnant, my weight was around 55 kg thereabouts. Then pregnancy came, and before I knew it, I found myself on 60 kg up to 70 kg. By the time I gave birth to my child, I was weighing like 72 kg. It was a whole lot. I was so big. I was always saying, I can't wait for this baby to come out so that I can return to my shape. I can enjoy my body. But 3 months postpartum, I was still weighing like 70 kg even after getting everything out. I mean, my baby, the placenta, the amniotic fluid, and so many other things that makes you to add weight in pregnancy. I was still having so much weight. My stomach refused to come down. And I was like that till about 1 year after childbirth. Postpartum weight loss is different for every woman. Now, cut yourself some slack and slow down on celebrity stories you see online. Now, what you need to understand is a lot of them already put on waist trainers. And for those that did not put on waist trainers, for those that would come out and show you their curves, show you the flat stomach and all of that, our bodies are different. Their journey is different from your journey, and you need to understand this thing because the earlier the better, so you don't start working yourself up. Furthermore, breastfeeding needs a lot of practice. Now, when I was pregnant, I thought I knew it all. I already read books. I watched different videos on breastfeeding, how to help your baby latch on correctly, and I was so sure, I was double sure that the moment I give birth to my child, breastfeeding will come so easy. But guess what? The first thing I had to deal with was lactation. Weeks after giving birth to my child, I wasn't lactating well. It was so destabilizing. The breastfeeding process was very hard for me because since lactation was not going on well, my baby was not cooperating because it was introduced to formula pending the time I would lactate well. So it was really filled with a lot of emotions. You need to understand that breastfeeding needs practice. And if your baby is not properly latched on, you will have sores on your breast. So you need to get yourself ready both emotionally, mentally, and psychologically for the journey ahead. Another thing you will need to know is that sex will be different right from pregnancy, yes. Now, our bodies are different. For some people, when they get pregnant, they experience increased sex drive. And for some people, you experience low sex drive. My own experience was that of low sex drive. I was not just ready for anything. Any small thing like this, you touch me, I have pains all over my body, and it was a lot of struggle, having to ensure that my partner is fine, at the same time ensuring that even I am feeling well in my body. And I thought it would end at that during pregnancy. But postpartum period was another story entirely. So you need to let your partner know exactly how you are feeling. And you will need to make a lot of compromises because sex can be really different. Especially when you now give birth to your child and maybe the time you want to get into the mood is the time your baby starts crying. So it's a lot, and you have to carry your partner along in this journey. Don't go through it alone. Furthermore, you barely get enough sleep in your postpartum period, and you have to get ready for that. Additionally, you need to understand that pregnancy can happen before your period returns. A lot of people have been deceived that they can't get pregnant in their postpartum period. Don't listen to that lie. Your body is capable of ovulating as soon as 21 days after giving birth to your child. I remember there was a time my baby was just 3 months and I was having all the symptoms of pregnancy. I was so scared because I was not psychologically ready for another baby. I was not mentally ready and I was not ready for any surprises. So if you know you are not ready to be surprised with pregnancy when your baby is still very young, it's important to know the birth control options available to you. If you want to know more about this, I have a video on that and I have put the link in the description section. Lastly, before I go today, motherhood will change a whole lot of things about you, even more than the things I've mentioned in this video. But one thing you need to work on is not getting drowned in the whole of your experiences. Find yourself again no matter what you are going through as a mother. And the good thing is your child will not remain small forever. And that is all I have for you today. See you in my next video. Bye.